Hello, Star Family. May the messages within these readings reach you when you need to hear them. May the universe give you synchronicity as confirmation. Brightest blessings to all watching. Alright, Libra. That is your pre-shuffle. Before I grab the tarot, though, I do want one card to act as the theme or the main energy or focal energy for this monthly message for you. Okay, so one card from this fortune card deck to help us with your reading. What is the main energy for Libra for this monthly message, please? All right, proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated, Libra. Okay, so some of you might be actually getting a literal engagement ring. All right, or somebody's going to be offering maybe a different level of commitment to you relationship-wise. If not, then this is definitely a business partnership or venture, okay, or an opportunity. Maybe somebody offering you a job, maybe, you know, you starting a new business, okay? But there's something happening here. A business opportunity or some kind of opportunity or offer is going to be presented to you, okay? So you might be signing some documents, signing a contract, making a commitment to something or someone, okay, with this. Somebody's proposing something to you. But let's get more information on this card, okay? So we want three tarot cards. Okay, the Tower. This offer, I feel, might come in as a surprise, okay, with the Tower. Unexpected. The Queen of Swords, all right. So, Libra, I think that's you. That's your energy. Let's grab one more card. The King of Cups. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to grab another one on that King of Cups just because. Why is this King of Cups here? I know the Queen of Swords is you, but why is this King of Cups here? All right, the Five of Swords. All right, I think I know what's happening here. I feel like somebody's trying to offer you something, but you might be scared. Okay, you might be a little worried or scared of where this is taking you. Okay, I feel like somebody's trying to offer you something. It might come as a shock to you. You might not have been prepared for it, whatever this is. All right, whatever's coming in, you're not prepared for it. So I'm almost hearing for some of you, okay? Don't be surprised if somebody proposes to you and you feel like it's coming out of left field, like, whoa, where did this come from? I was not expecting that. Okay? Maybe you aren't ready for that proposal. Maybe that's why some of you are feeling like, oh, snap, like the Tower energy's here. What do I do? All right, but I feel like there's probably an offer, somebody's going to communicate something to you, maybe some form of news, Libra, that might come to you, that might take you by surprise and shake things up for you a little bit, all right? It might force you to kind of reconsider something or reevaluate a situation that you're in. All right? It might have to do with a relationship. It might have to do with a career situation. I feel like the Queen of Swords is a little on guard, though, because she's holding the sword in front of her chest, right? Like trying to protect the heart. So I don't know if some of you out there are maybe debating an offer, debating either love offer, business offer, job offer, or something like that. It's kind of like shaking things up for you. Like, it's like, whoa, I wasn't anticipating this, but here it is. What do I do? All right. And it's like the Queen of Swords wants to be very logical in her approach, because she's also trying to look out for her best interests, right? But you got to understand, she's also going to do and respond in a way that's most authentic to her, not gender specific. Okay. So it's like, although this situation is coming in to kind of like take you by surprise and kind of throw you off balance, okay, is what I'm getting from this. I still feel like you're strong enough to do what is the right thing for you, despite the shakeup. Do what's best for you. Do what you feel is right as far as the heart space and what is going to make most sense. No matter who is trying to offer you something, okay? Could be water sign energy, could be you somewhere in your chart, or someone else entirely. I could definitely see this as a king energy, a water sign energy, trying to offer you something that maybe you're not quite ready for. And this is going to be very like specific to a few of you, I feel, with this reading, okay? But I'm getting the sense that the Five of Swords is maybe this person trying to offer something to you, but maybe feeling rejected because you're not ready for it, or you want, okay, I just heard you want this thing, whatever this is, you want it under the right circumstances, okay? You want it only under the right circumstances. It has to be right for you. That's the vibe that I'm getting. I don't care how wonderful it seems, okay? I don't care how too good to be true it seems, or fantastical it seems with this King of Cups. If it's not right for you, it's almost like you're not gonna go there. You might have to reject somebody. You might walk away from a situation feeling a little downtrodden or defeated. Maybe that person would feel like that as well if you turn them down. But I still feel like here you are trying to be authentic to you. All right? Logical in your approach. I almost feel like wanting to leave the heart out of it, because if you let I'm hearing if you let your heart rule your head. Yeah, if you let your heart rule your head, okay, you're afraid that it's going to turn out badly. All right? The Tower is that, like, it's that energy that kind of, you know, breaks things down in order to have a breakthrough, to help you see a situation clearly. Obviously, the Queen of Swords, she holds a sword of truth, and the sword does cut through the clouds and confusion in a situation, so she can see clearly. I feel like you see a situation or a person clearly, and I think they're going to try to offer you something. Could be a romantic proposal, could be a job proposal, but I feel like you're going to either reject them or let them down because it's just not in alignment with what you want in some way. There's some part of it, like there's a missing piece of it. Okay? It's like, it's great, but, you know, it's that kind of thing. I would, but, you know, there's a but in there, like, there's something missing in this proposal, in the fine print is what I'm getting, okay? So I'm going to get clarification from the playing cards on each of these, okay? Why is the Tower card here? Definitely feel like there's an offer that comes in unexpectedly, a piece of news even that reveals itself to you. All right, so why is this Tower here? What is this Tower all about? All right, the Five of Wands, so it could be work-related, okay? Could be work-related. It could be a situation where there's conflict with others or conflict with a certain someone. All right, a challenge in some way that is presented to you. And it's kind of shaking things up for you, helping you to see a situation clearly. I'm feeling upheaval. Okay. Let's see why this Queen of Swords is here. Disputes and arguments too. Again, the idea of not seeing eye to eye with a specific in a specific situation or with someone. And it's just shaking up the foundation of what you thought you had, you know, in the bag, or what you thought was solid. It's shaking that up and creating some challenges and changes in that dynamic. Okay, so let's see why this Queen of Swords is here. All right, the Three of Wands. This is about your future, okay? The Three of Wands is always about looking out into the future, wanting to see, you know, what lies ahead. It is kind of like the idea of knowing there's something else out there waiting for you. And I'm hearing with the Queen of Swords, I'm not going to settle just for any old offer. It does sound really good, but I'm not just going to settle for anything, because there's something else out there. Like, this Three of Wands is all about expansion, growth. Sometimes it speaks of manifestation because it's the number 3, right? And can speak of broadening your horizons and trying to, you know, stretch your wings a bit. So I feel like that's what you're trying to do, and you don't want anything to get in your way or stop you. I'm getting from this. So let me go over to the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups and the Five of Swords here, please? Whoa, that kind of wanted to flip over, so I'll just let it. Let's see, what was it? Let's see what this is. Okay, Ace of Swords. So some kind of truth and understanding, brand new begin, that's going to reveal something to you, to give you a clarity moment and a fresh perspective. Okay. So again, it was the idea there's some kind of news coming in that might create a little bit of conflict and upheaval or challenge for you. Okay. External conflict or internal conflict in some way. Could be in a relationship or a business situation or a career. But there's something about it where it's like, I'm not going to settle for less, because I have my eye on something else with this Three of Wands. I have my eye on something else out in the distance. Something that's almost here for me, okay? Something that's soon to arrive for me is what I'm getting for this Three of Wands. And it's like, I have to protect myself. I have to look out for my future interests with these two cards. You're offering me something that looks really good right now. It might come from a sincere place, but I'm feeling like the need to reject it or pass it over for now. Okay, with this Five of Swords, because it could be, you have two fives here. It could be that, you know, you're afraid it might lead to future conflict. And I feel like this is the need to avoid conflict. Okay, and walk away while you still can. The Ace of Swords is that energy where it's like, you know what, I got to stand in my truth. I got to stand in what feels right to me. I see things for what they really are. I'm going to act upon what I know is my truth. Okay? It is the sword of truth with the Ace of Swords. And once you have that understanding, you can act accordingly. Okay? So it's almost like the Queen of Swords holds the Ace of Swords, right? It's like she holds it. And she wields it too. Right? You know, some of you might be getting a marriage proposal that might come out of nowhere. And it's like, even though your person loves you, all right, it can feel like, you know what? I don't think we're quite ready for this. Or I don't think you're quite ready for this. So maybe we have a few things to work on. Let's work on that first, and then we'll see where it goes. And then the Ace of Swords is like, let's see where we stand, okay? After the smoke settles, right? This is the moment after the smoke settles. You see clearly. All right, you have a clear vision with this. And you might have to let somebody down. Okay, they might feel rejected. They might feel defeated. Okay, they might feel a little emotionally wounded by you. You know, could be the other way around. Maybe, you know, it could be a possibility where somebody's not just you rejecting somebody. It could be somebody, you know, you might feel that somebody rejected you. Okay, that you got some news. All right, so you have two fives. It's like 5, 3, 5. That could be a number that means something to some of you. Although I will pull angel numbers with these dice at the end of the reading, okay? Just to get more messages for you that way. What you do is I'll roll the dice. I'll give you the number after the reading's over. You research what that angel number means in, you know, in regards to your situation. See how it applies, because you might get additional messages that way. I just feel like some truth is coming in that's going to help give you a break, a clean break, okay? Because I think you have your eyes on something not quite in your grasp yet. All right? And you have your mind and your heart set on that, not on what's being presented to you at the moment. Okay? Because I feel like this Queen of Swords, like she's really serious about what it is she deserves. And she's going to protect her emotional well-being. All right? It's like with the Queen of Swords, I don't always get the vibe of the heart wants what it wants. No. It's almost like my heart wants what it wants, yeah, but I have standards. Okay? That's what I'm hearing from this. I have standards. I see my future. I want what's in my future. I don't want to settle for something that's half-hearted or that may not pan out the way that I have envisioned for myself. Okay? I still feel like the Queen of Swords is also following her heart when she does that too. Okay? So I feel like some of you might walk away from a proposal to stay true to your heart. You know what I mean? And follow that authenticity into, you know, a brand new chapter with this ace. So it might, okay, some of you might experience like the ending of something, but it's also going to reveal a lot of truths to you in that situation with the Tower. Because the Tower comes down and it does incite change. It shakes things up to wake us up, right? But with that wake-up call that we have here and that clarity moment of the Ace of Swords, you know, we can truly move into the future more authentically because now we know where we stand. Now we know what it is we want. There's no more confusion, okay? There might have been confusion here, inner conflict with the Five of Wands, but you get to a point where you can see you can see things clearly after the smoke settles, and it's like, okay, now I know what I want. Now I know what I don't want. Let me act accordingly. Okay, that's what I'm getting from your reading. So I think you're doing the right thing if you're rejecting something or someone. Okay, if you're staying true to what's on your heart in anticipation of something to come in the future, then I think you're doing the right thing. Okay. Abracadabra with wings. It says fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Who was it that got this? I think it was Gemini that got this as well. I'll put the meaning of this word in the reading so you have a better understanding of that word, because it does translate to something. It says, one enchanted evening, the perfect night. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. I'm not sure how that might apply. And I'm not even going to try to pretend I know how that applies. To be honest, I've never gotten this card before. I'm also getting the vibe of it saying that, you know, everything's going to work out okay. Everything will make sense one day. That's what I'm getting from that. Let me know how that one enchanted evening card applies to you. Okay? Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, if this was a marriage proposal on an enchanted evening, let's say, I seriously would have hoped to have seen a lot more cup cards here if this marriage proposal was going to go in the right direction, like thumbs up, okay? I don't see any cups, really. One king of cups, that's it. So that's why I'm not getting the vibe that this is like a marriage proposal, if it is a marriage proposal, that you actually desire. Okay, and that's why I'm also feeling rejection here with this Five of Swords. So let's get a Starseed Oracle to see what else there is to say about this, okay? magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. Ooh, that does remind me of the Queen of Swords, doesn't it? Okay, like I said, the Queen of Swords is not the type to just settle for less. She's going to settle for only what she wants. All right, and she does protect herself that way. She leaves the emotions out of it a lot of times to follow the logic and the reasoning of her, you know, herself, her own logic, her own reason. And in a sense, it is following her heart while she does it. So I do feel like somebody might be offering you something, but it's like, no, no, no. I know my worth. I'm not going to settle for less. I know I'm enough, right? And this is just confirming it. So let me grab a goddess oracle for you to get some words, last words on this situation, okay? Ooh, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Let me grab one more. I feel like that's just you being super independent, right? Let me grab one more. Okay, maybe two more. Boundaries. There you go. That's the Queen of Swords energy. She does set boundaries. That's why she has a sword of truth over her heart. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Again, the idea of rejection, right? With this Five of Swords, or rejecting someone. And then you have this one that says, you are enough. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Yeah, there you go. Right? It's like, I know what I deserve. I know what I need, what I don't need. There's that energy of the Queen of Swords I was feeling. And then it says, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships. Boom. Environments, situations, and chemicals. You see that? I think you're protecting your energy in regards to a situation with someone. Maybe that's why you're rejecting them or pushing them aside. They might be trying to offer you something, but you're like, no, no, no. I know I deserve way better than this. I'm not going to settle for less than what I deserve. You don't want to be subjected to that. That's why this is here. Okay? So, this is your reading, Libra. I'm going to leave you here. My apologies, Libra. I totally forgot. I totally forgot your dice. What happens with me is when I'm like in the midst of like delivering your message and everything like that, and everything's flowing really well, I tend to forget things, and it could be that the message is just done. You know, it's just me. I'm finished. There's nothing more that I'm channeling, and then I tend to forget. You know, maybe the last oracle card, or in this case, your dice. So let's get an angel number just because everybody else got one. Okay. So we have 7, 4, 12. So 7412 is your angel number. Okay, 7412 is your angel number. You might want to look that up to see if there's additional messages for you. Okay, so sending much love. I'm going to leave you here.